What a day, what a total waste of time. I've missed the open day at the Rocket Centre, and both Curry's and PC World don't have what I want. There should be an eBay store. I know, you get blank looks when you ask at Curry's. Like I said before, this little camcorder thing you were supplied with a straight plug, and you have to have the door stuck out. Why wasn't it supplied with a right angle plug? You can't, well, you probably still can't close the door completely. Maybe certainly about at least 10 mil less of a gap. But there was nothing even approaching it. I'll get one off eBay. Right, I think I'll head for Southport, because there's a good bike shop there. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, just sort of a Harley man that does Harleys up, and it's in a converted church near a petrol station. I forgot the road. I'm sure I'll find it. But I need to get to Preston first and fill up. I think I'll fill up at that new station. The petrol station on the road into Preston closed. I thought, oh, they're going to demolish it and build something. They have demolished it and they've just rebuilt another one facing in the opposite direction instead of following the line of the road. It's now opposed to it. A strange idea. Oh, it must have been a rally. They're all got their camping gear on. You don't have to see a thing in these mirrors. Well, you can see, you know, what you need to, what's behind, I suppose, but it's the price you pay for style. Look at that metallic blue. Where's he going? Careful on this road. It's an abandoned car. It's stolen. Yeah, well, it's got booked for speeding, even though there's no obvious signs of a camera. It must have been a mobile thing. And it was at the bottom of this road. It starts off 30, then goes to a 40, and then goes to a 50, which is what this is. This section. And apparently, I was nabbed for doing 50 in the 40. My God, I think it was about 50 feet, so I obviously accelerated too early. Well done, boys in blue. You can all sleep safely in their beds. The mad speeding biker was nabbed for accelerating a little bit too quickly. 1:10. Preston isn't too far away, what, 12 miles from here, maybe 10. And Southport is another 15 miles, I think. So we don't start piddling down again. And I got a t-shirt under this back jacket, it's a little bit chilly. Nearly in June. Are we going to get the summer this year? Pity about that bike shop. I should have read the flyer on the wall. I went in to inquire about mirrors before I got these. And I noticed the ad on the wall saying Jamie Whittam, Carl Fogarty, open. I thought it said weekend, but it must have been day. But as I said, he has a TV show on satellite television, like it's called the Superbike Show with Jamie Whittam. And he seems a very pleasant, entertaining, witty lad. And he talks just like me. Never touch me. He turned out nice again. Mirror's a bit low. Just fiddling with it. Slight fault on the left-hand one. There's a dimple in the glass. But when I ordered them, this was the last pair. I thought, I'm not pissing about waiting. Well, I didn't know it was going to arrive faulty. So I've got one pair left, blue. I said, alright, I'll have them. And I thought I'll just send it back because of that dimple. It's not been waxed, it's just, you can see a little blob. When I poured the liquid glass in, it's left a blob and it's a little dimple. And of course, those bikers rarely use the left one. It's just a last minute check when you're turning left. And don't forget the lifesaver, of course. Yeah, so if it was on the right one, I think I'd be more concerned. The E-mark, whatever that is, it's some kind of safety pass. Say they're suitable for the job. This is to certify that this mirror reflects things. Well, I want a refund, I'm still ugly. Every time I look in that mirror. On the camera down here, stay stuck. Very boringly behind his caravan. We're doing 55 on brakes shortly. You do say you're allowed 10% leeway. If it's switched on, a lot of them have been vandalised around here. Get the glass sprayed upon. Some get set on fire. Try a Thunderbird, it's 1700cc. Sound good. Big engines always put in custom bikes. That engine would be good in the Bonneville. I like parallel twins. I used to have a little CB500S, the one that got smashed up last July. It's a very simple engine, merrily chugging away. here is Samlesbury Hall, which dates from 14 something. It's all Tudor style black and white timbers. I'd call it pre-Tudor, isn't it? In 1400s. It's another of my interests, historical houses. I've often thought of the people that ever wondered about getting a metal detector and going around the ground and see if they can dig something up. This was actually investigated by an American American haunting investigation group of a TV show. I forgot what it's called. Oh, it's Ghost Hunters International, not Ghostbusters, I don't think. Something international. And the chap that shows people around is called Simon Entwistle. Seems pleasant enough. He also does a ghost walk around Clitheroe, near where I live. And he said, "Right, tell us about the house." And he told them all these stories about the white lady, the ghost that's appeared several times. And even a police car was involved. There was a thump against the police car's bodywork, and when you pulled over, you couldn't see anyone that hit. There was no obvious sign of a body in the road or anything in the road. There was a dent on the bonnet. This is what Simon Entwistle said. He said it must have been the ghost of the grey lady or the white lady. So these Americans, part of the investigation is involved going to the police. And they came back, "No, I'm afraid there's no reports. Where have you got this story from?" "Where have you got this story from, Simon?" "Well, it's just been passed down." I said, "Well, there's actually no evidence whatsoever of a police car hitting anything." And another thing Simon said was, "You've dug the bones up of the actual grey," she said grey lady, it's white. The white lady. Some doomed love affair and she killed herself. And he dug the bones up. So they investigated that and they went to the coroner's office. "I'm afraid, Simon, no human remains have ever been found within the grounds of Samlesbury Hall. That's another story that seems to be false." And poor Simon was sat there flabbergasted. So I don't know. Personally, I don't believe in any type of supernatural thing, UFO activity, nothing. So many people have got cameras these days, good quality ones. You get a 16 megapixel digital camera for 40 quid these days. There's millions of cameras around the world and yet not one bit of hard evidence, just little lights from miles away. Them little lights, it's a UFO. Oh, is it? And one interesting thing, I thought maybe UFOs did exist because of these rods, investigating rods. And I found camera footage of these elongated creatures which seem to have a spiral wing effect. And they can zap around at high speed and no one's ever found a dead one. And the reason why, there was an investigation, I saw it on YouTube. It's not a creature, it's all the moths, and because of the limitations of 30 frames a second or less, what most cameras use, it just gives the image of an elongated creature, but it's not a moth, it's a moth. But over the limited frames, you know, it just looks like a long creature, and the spiral effect was actually the wing movement over these split seconds, which cameras can't pick up, so it's just, the exposure reads it as being a critter, and it's not, unfortunately. I won't bother with Supreme. I used to, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Which is 11p more a litre. I'm going to put about 16 litres in. £1.60. Should I do? See if we see any improvements. Supreme unleaded. Go on, why not? Yeah, let's check I've got some money first. Yes, as you Hornet owners will know, 19 litres. But it's never gets down to being really empty. In fact, my indicator hadn't come on for low fuel, but after doing it now in case. In fact, I can't think of any petrol stations on the way to Southport. Oh, it's just gone over £20. Oh, there we are. £21. Just for a moment. Shit, have I put diesel in? A mate of mine did that. He was a wacky-backy smoker. And he was a bit stoned approaching the station. It was after a bike rally. The day after the night before. Oh shit, I just put diesel in. And he actually got his toolkit out and took the tank off and poured it into the grass. It was a bit smoky after he put the petrol in. Another 20 quid. I was smoking like hell for a bit. And a scratch. Yeah, so this is a new petrol station. Hey, you're on film. How do you do? £21 please. Thank you very much. Pardon? Yeah, it's only a cheapo from I sent to China. I couldn't afford a GoPro or a drift, so this was 70 quid from China. Yeah, it's a really good picture as well. Thank you. I should do a walk around, shouldn't I, while I'm here? M4, isn't that grimy? I'm not going to have them polished. And my Super 4 polished. 75 quid it costs because, you know, if you bring the fork legs in, it's cheaper. So I don't have the facilities to jack my bike up, so I brought the bike in. And yeah, you did it eventually. I won't tell you who it was, which shop. 75 quid, that was in the days when I had a bit of money. £75 for shiny fork legs. They did actually stay shiny though. Because you can use metal polishes which have a corrosion inhibitor. These will just get worse and worse. BMW. don't think there's any alternate routes to Southport. There is a country lane, but I mean, if you're going to get there in a hurry, it's all A roads. And actually, getting into the town itself is horrendous, because it's like this and it narrows down to a single lane. Because it's one of the main half a dozen Lancashire seaside resorts, it gets very, very busy. I say Lancashire, it used to be Lancashire, now it's classed as Merseyside. It does get full of Liverpool crowd. Recently altered this road to have 2 lanes, one for going straight on the southern motorway and this one for Preston city centre and the north M6. Yeah, they didn't stay green for long. Steaming up, must still be a bit chilly. I might look into fixing this on my new helmet. It gives the monkeys if it looks untidy with tape on. I could just use a fixing supply, but as I said on a previous upload, I'm not risking my camera bouncing down the road on a bit of Velcro. Actually, I'm just thinking I've not uploaded that yet. I've got another 8 of these and I thought, well, I'm not getting many hits, so why bother? I just think smell of wacky backy. It's one of them smoking wacky backy. I don't smoke it myself, I'll never smell it, but I know people that do and I recognise the smell. Another road that gets busy. Don't you all know this country's gridlocked all over? Not roads, a little Roman cart tracks with an inch of tarmac on. And that ain't no lie. There was once an article in paper that said Romans were digging down and found these big chunks of stone. So to replace these, boss? I said, no, that's a Roman. I said, you what? I said, that's a Roman surface. It's a running 6 inches down. Oh yeah, that's all. They said this was the main Roman road. I think that was the A59. So that's all British roads are. 2-lane cart tracks. If this is America, probably about 50 feet wide. Coming up to the Hine Garrick shop, big sale. Oh no, that's for beds. Hine Garrick. Never bought much there. I went to inquire about jackets when I saw a sign saying jacket size 56, so I went to look at one. Oh, so it's not inches, it's a European size. They're actually about XL. Whatsoever. This one I've got is an Oxford Bone Drive 5XL. Yes, so with regards to the microphone, I could have gone to Maplins, but I think I'll get it off the internet. A right angled plug. Why wasn't it supplied with one? I don't know. Yeah, now I've got the microphone in a place where it does actually pick vocals up and not crackle due to movement. I must say it's alright, it's excellent vision. And I was thinking again a stereo microphone. When I was looking on the internet the other night for about 4 hours at all the different options, because the built-in microphone isn't too good, and that's what all the other reviewers moan about. And one I even took his apart and soldered on another 3.5mm socket. But I've seen a little extension. It's a 2.5mm socket at the back gate of the camera. You can get a little 4-inch thing, 2.5mm plug to a 3.5mm socket, and then you can get a little mini microphone that just plugs into the socket with no lead at all. So I thought I'd get one of them. They're about £5. We're stopping here. Fast lane bikes again. On the signs for Southport. Same, heading the same direction as Liverpool. There we are, A59. Oh, shit. I'm going to try and filter. $25 to 2, going to be closed by the time I get there. There we are, 565, is it? Southport, yes, 565. Join the A59, then there's a turn off. Not sure what to say about Southport. It's not in the same league as Blackpool in terms of the pleasure beach, the theme park, fun park, what do you call them? Amusement park. Well, they do have some big rides. Not that I go on them, I'm just mean in terms of how busy it gets. The beach is strange, it's not actually sand, it doesn't look like sand. When you examine it, it's millions of little crushed shells rather than being grains of sand. So I can't see it being much good for making sandcastles. The old black bull, wonder how old that is. Fake Tudor and mock Tudor. Wetherspoons. Normally Wetherspoons create pubs from unusual buildings. In Blackburn it's the old post office, and in Edinburgh, where I went for my 40th birthday, it was an old bank, and a lot of the bank's original features had been preserved. There were statues and things. I always have a few good guest ales on. I like real ale. No, I'm digging up. Come on, come on. Another bike shop down the other way, Shorrocks of Penwitham. Got a good reputation. In fact, that's where I got my jacket from. Really good selection of clothing upstairs. It's annoying when some bike shops just have not a lot in. Well, we'll get it. I said, no, you need to try stuff on. There's no point saying we'll get it. Because the sizes vary enormously. Same with helmets. You need to try them on and make sure they're comfortable. I was lucky with that helmet I got mail order because I get double extra large. And it's just right. The old sizing system was 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a size 4. An old Novak. You know, it's always better to try stuff on, not like mail order normally. Where's my little camera? Oh, a bit of blue sky, good. I often find that when it's grey and miserable inland, it's always a lot nicer on the coast. And I don't bother indicating. They're all going the wrong way. Wonder where they're going. They're going away from the seaside resort. Closed down petrol station. Why do they close? I just past them all. No point. Funny little road this. Train left at one of these junctions and then it goes back to another little road before it opens up again on the main road into Southport. Oh, this is it? Yeah, it's left for Southport. Braking for cloth capped half wits. Get past this chat. blue skies over Southport. Still about 10 miles off yet. Does that mean it's going to be packed? There is actually a bike meet at the end of the pier. Should I say at the start of the pier, it won't be at the end of the pier. So I think we'll stop there first. I'm very thirsty actually. Trouble is, I take my helmet and camera off to have a drink. So I could visit the bike meet, stay 5 minutes with my helmet on, go to the bike shop, see if they have what I want. All this way just for some stickers. I put a search up for Honda stickers on eBay and thousands came up. I've ordered some from Taiwan. I heard that you can't get them in this country because they're clamping down on the copyright of the Honda image. This fella had some little ones. They call them resin with, instead of being flat stickers, they're little raised up ones, nice quality that would withstand storm chips. And I got a lot of black ones and stuck them all over my CB 500S. So I've come all this way just for a ride out and to see if there's any blue stickers. Plus a look at the shop. I always like a look round bike shops. Oh shit. It's in the wrong lane now. Who cares? Let's catch up with this bike. It's 97. Is it an old Triumph maybe? Not an old one, but I'm not sure when Triumph started up. No, the new Triumphs, the 1990s Triumphs. I really love the old Speed Triple. So they spoiled it with the bug eyes, so some people like the bug eye version. Is that the original P-Reg? That Triumph had a gold badge on the seat which suggests it's an old one, although it has indicators. P. Triumph Friday, bloody hell, it is, it's the 1970s one. P, RST, I know S was 78, PQRS. That's about 75, yeah, 1975 Triumph Friday, very nice. That was the last big hawk, wasn't it? To pull Triumph out of the doo-doo, but it didn't work. Nothing could compete with the CB 750 Honda. Imagine waiting for the 70s to start producing a bike with disc brakes, electric start and indicators. There was a documentary though on television and they spoke to the boss, the old boss from the Triumph factory in the 50s and 60s. And he said, no, you've got it all wrong. The reason we didn't improve the model, you know, the 1959 Bonneville was the same as the 69 one. Oh, it's really way around. He said, well, we couldn't make them fast enough, so why spend money on R&D? We just couldn't produce them fast enough. And then suddenly, in 68, when the CB 750 came out, we were caught with the trousers down. He said. Suddenly, they were the equivalent of a spaceship. With electric start, disc brakes, and indicators. Imagine sticking your arm out to turn. How did he do it? It's had to wear bright yellow gloves to be seen. Although the aerial leader had indicators, but for some reason most bikes didn't. And it's all garden centres on this road. Oh, kitchens for sale. Little babies. Yeah, beware of garden centres because you often get cloth caps coming out, call them cloth caps, little old men, well they only wear trilbies, don't they, with a feather in the hat band. Am I alright to pull out, love? Yes, there's nothing coming this way. No, but there is coming the other way. I've had a few near-dos and there's been a few collisions that I know of, which is why I fitted these loud horns. Always give the buggers a blast, even if they're not going to pull out, blast on your horn to make people aware of your presence. That's what I do. There's actually an advertisement on television with someone getting T-boned. Think back, think back. It shows a biker that's crunching into this car that pulls out. So imagine there's a side street with a car, say where that cyclist is. If I was a bike, I'd slow down, toot on my horn loud, make sure he's seen me. You don't just speed past. I don't know, you have to judge each incident as it comes, don't you? Having said that, you can't always predict what people are going to do. If they're going to pull out, they'll pull out. There's loonies on the roads. They should be locked up in secure units. I used to work with a bloke. He was an inspector at the aircraft factory. Totally crazy. He had a series of nervous breakdowns and he blinked. Just one blink after the other. And he was there in a car tearing home down the dual carriageway. And once when my bike was in for a new tyre, do you want a lift? Oh, thanks very much, we're going to get the bus. I'll drop you off at the bottom of your town. I said, well, it's a mile walk into the town centre. Well, I'm not dropping you off at your door, it cost me petrol. I said, never mind, I'll get the bus. I'll drop you off, Bottom Road, we're at petrol station. I said, yeah, a mile walk, not walking a mile uphill. And the bus drops me off at my door nearly. Totally cuckoo. Dual carriageway, it goes straight into Southport, but when you get there it narrows down. And I predict now it'll be a long queue. It's all held up by a roundabout. You know, traffic coming out, traffic going left, which is... oh, it's the road to Liverpool. Just a big roundabout with 4 exits and that's what holds everyone up. Red tipper truck, flatbed. Steam for June 1st and 2nd. Something I like going to. All steam engines, traction engines. There used to be one near me, but it stopped for some reason. The field kept getting flooded and they cancelled it. Year after year, cancelled due to floods. So they stopped doing it, but all these enthusiasts would be there. They'd have the car boot open and they'd be sat there on 2 deck chairs and they'll have brought a little steam engine, usually a Lister steam generators and things. only be about 3 foot long, mounted on a platform, chugging away. Chug, 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 chug. And one of them powering a water pump, another power a light bulb, just to show what they're capable of. Yeah, that's enthusiast for you. Just sat in front of the little lister, just showing it off. And you just walk down this field that was fenced off past all these little engines. And they got bigger and bigger until you ended up with the steam engines, traction engines. Yeah, now what's the main attractions? Model Railway Village, Botanic Gardens, Beach. Botanic Gardens. I've not actually stayed at any of these resorts since I was about 8 years old. I keep thinking it'd be nice to stay for even just a weekend and see what's happening. I'll look around the shops. Actually, this resort Southport is famous for Lord Street, which is a Victorian street full of wrought iron shop frontages. My mum got me a gold neck chain for my birthday years ago. Unfortunately, all these shops charge through the nose. My mum paid far too much. What's the price on? No, I said yes, you wait until ladies come in and it's think of a number. You weigh up and think, hello, this lady's well dressed. I'll just inflate the prices a little. Not too bad. 10 coins. I'm going on the seafront. Very bumpy road, but some nice views. I should really head left into town on that road because that's where the bike shop is, but as I said, I'm going to the bike meet first. Shouldn't be doing this, burning the bloody clutch. Just chug along in first. There's a nasty smell around here because the sewage works just behind those trees. I can imagine living there. There's nasty smells. Actually, it doesn't smell right now. It must be a certain time of the day when they mix all the sludge up. I don't think they like to nod when there's a camera. Over the estuary there is St Anne's, Lytham and Blackburn. There's a tower. You can even see the little maintenance. Still there, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They had a scaffold up about 3 years. They've made a walk of faith platform with a glass floor. It's only 500 feet, which these days isn't so high. And imagine when it was built in 1898, what the Victorians thought of a structure like that. It's a direct copy, of course, from the Eiffel Tower, which is double the size, 1,000 feet. This is that bumpy part. Just beyond these sand dunes, there's a big site which actually gathers up the Southport sand, which, like I said, isn't sand, it's crushed shells. And they sell it all over the world for polishing glass to make lenses. Apparently it's ideal as an abrasive. Probably good in a sandblaster for blasting bike frames clean. Oh, that's something new. Traffic light. Never any traffic lights there before. Not been here for a while. Oh, it's the Pelican Crossing. Yeah, where the car park is. Oh dear. There's a hold up, should I turn left? Think I'm well not getting stuck in a bloody queue like that. I think that's the bird wildlife thing where the bird spotters go. I just spotted one then. Not much to see up there, although the Pleasureland amusement park's at the end. I'm not sure they have any tall rides though that can be seen. They actually sold one to Blackpool. There's a thing called a traumatizer. One of those awful corkscrew upside down affairs. And for some reason it's now at Blackpool. They've actually demolished the old log flume which has been there since the late 60s, early 70s at Blackpool. Demolished the log flume like a slow family ride to install this monster upside down thing. Maybe kids are more resilient these days, they like to be thrown about and turned upside down. I always wonder why more people don't puke on those things. Imagine walking underneath one and you get a nasty shower. Right, this should intersect a major road junction, there we are. It's a church, it's not the converted church where the bike shop is. I think I'll head straight on and then just keep looking left and right. I should have checked my map, only thought of coming here when